Hello dear aviators, welcome to my channel. My name is Sezer and I'm a flight instructor. In our first video, I explain you the differences between modular and integrated pilot trainings. In this video series, I will explain you how to become an airline pilot. Today's topic is private pilot license. We will look for the basic questions answers. What is a private pilot license? What are the requirements? How is the training process? How long does it take to finish? How much does it cost? If you guys are ready, let's get started. Private pilot license is a type of license which allows the holder to act as a pilot in command in an aircraft privately. It means we cannot get a salary only with this license. In my next videos, I will explain which type of license we need in order to get paid as a pilot. In order to become an airline pilot, this is the first step for us, and it is already enough for people who would like to fly just as a hobby. 17 years old is already enough. Language depends. If your aim is to get a PPL and later in your career you will only fly in your country locally, most of the countries don't require English. The local language would be enough. But if your aim is to become an airline pilot, then you better learn English before your training starts. Especially the theory and ATC communications are in English. Basic math and physics knowledge would reduce the amount of time you spend during your studies. Especially during ATPL, these two knowledge would make you the king or the queen. Applicants must fly at least 45 hours, which includes 25 hours with an instructor and 10 hours solo. The rest 10 hours, depending on the student's performance, can be flown solo. Besides, there are total 9 subjects for the theory: air law, human performance, meteorology, communication, navigation, principles of flight, operational procedures, flight performance and planning, and aircraft general knowledge. First, an applicant must get a training from a school in order to pass the theoretical exams from Civil Aviation Authority. After completing the theoretical exams, the applicant receives a certificate, and when the flight training is done as well, the applicant can go for a check ride with an examiner from Civil Aviation Authority. There are many factors which affect this process, like student study performance, aircraft availability, instructors availability, weather conditions. It is advertised as it takes around 1.5 months from some schools, but based on my experience, it may take a little bit more than that, so don't be surprised later. Depends on the contract that you are signing. Schools advertise that there are no hidden fees in the contract, but you need to read your contract carefully in order not to survive with only bread at the end of your training. Choosing the school totally depends on your budget, but don't try to go for the cheapest one. Be careful with the quality. Now let's talk about one important question: do we need to revalidate? Private pilot license is for a lifetime, but the rating we issue in our license has a validity. After we get the PPL, we have single engine piston rating issued in our license, and it has 2 years validity. For the revalidation of single pilot, single engine piston airplane class ratings, the applicants shall, within the 3 months preceding the expiry date of the rating, pass a proficiency check, or within the 12 months preceding the expiry date of rating, complete 12 hours of the flight time, including 6 hours SPIC, 12 takeoffs and 12 landings, and refresher training of at least 1 hour of the total time with a flight instructor. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and our topic. Please share your ideas below for private pilot license and the training. For next week, for our next video, I will explain night rating. So hope to see you in the air.